Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Watch of REALMS video. Today's video is going to be an exciting one because I managed to do, I think it was like a week or two back, something really exciting, and that is beat one of the higher stages of faction trial for trial of Esotericists, right? So I actually managed to beat stage 14, as you can see over here, with 3-star, right? Without actually having any lord or I guess all the top tier heroes, right? If we look at the team that I actually used, I actually have a pre-recording. This is kind of the team that I went with. I think the last one was actually AI, and I'm gonna tell you from now, the key heroes for this fight were actually Lily and AI, right? AI brings a ton of control with her freezes, with her, crystal bombs. She brings some decent damage as well. And then Lily is kind of like, she's the key unit over there that we use in order to keep ourselves alive and be able to 3-star it, because one of the conditions is clear the stage with no hero killed. So because of that reason, that's why Lily is pretty powerful, right? Now, if you look at the guides and the map info, you're gonna see that the top recommended ones are highly recommended. 99% of these I don't have. I just have Elowen after these ones. And then when it comes to lords, again, I have no lord, right? I have no lord. We're going to be getting Vixera for this. Obviously, she's going to easily slot in this team. Maybe you drop somebody like a Laurel or somebody like a Dasomi, but this was pretty much the team that I used. Now, I pre-recorded my run. Let me just find the right spot where I actually started, because I know I did have did record it, had some fails, and then I actually managed to beat it. I did record my what's it called, my positionings, my gear and all that, but yeah, let's have a look at this. So I'm gonna move myself a little bit up here and let's check this out. But the thing that I noticed is some key units placed at the right spots are kind of like, mandatory in order to beat this really well. Now, the best spot that I found for AI, as you notice, I even placed her first, is to be on that platform that kind of gives that lightning strike, right? What that does, every time AI or whoever is placed there procs their ultimate, it does like a full board damage to everybody and it slows them down, which obviously helps us a ton because they are really slow, they use their move, but also there's a ton of them, so it's kind of hard to kill them. Next one that you saw that I placed was Ajax at the top, and then I placed what's her name again, Anora, facing down. That way she actually can cover everything that comes to the left side and also the ones that come from the bottom. Then next one that I put was Lyra, to help with the stuff that comes from the right side in case something wants to go through. She's over there to be able to do some damage. And then you saw that I actually placed Lily over there so she can heal the people that come, they get hit on the right side, but also in case we take too much damage, it helps keep us alive. Next one that's kind of like a key hero, or at least was extremely helpful, was having Helga be placed over here. What Helga brings for this fight is the fact that she brings some magic damage as well, but she also brings those stuns, right? Extra control when you proc the ultimate. You saw, as soon as I had the Nora's ultimate and they were in range, I proc that, and then I placed Elowen over here. Now, the reason for Elowen being placed over there was because she can tank the hits from those airborne ones. You saw that I used Helga's ultimate at the bottom, and I pretty much killed them. But again, Elowen on this side was placed because she obviously can heal herself. She can heal Anora if she gets hit, which she doesn't really get hit. But in this spot, she can tank the hits from the flying units. They also corrupt the tile, and she can keep healing herself. And obviously she's going to be really helpful because she's going to bring us that spirit elf, right, or whatever it's called, that can give us some healing whenever I place her. And then also she brings from her passive the rage regen. But you see, this is pretty straightforward. This is pretty easy. Obviously there's, as you can see behind my head over here, there was no power of dominance, right? I recorded this without the power of dominance, and this was pretty okay. Now, I placed the Somi over there at the top, not necessarily because I needed more healing, just to give that extra invigoration boost. You saw again, I was waiting for Anora to proc the ultimate, making sure they're all in range. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Again, once they're in range for Helga, I proc Helga's ultimate, does some damage. It kind of looks like it's scary and might slip through, but if they do manage to slip through, what I could do is I could despawn the Somi and I could place Eris at the bottom to help out. You saw again at the top, once it looks like it's overwhelming, I just try to, make sure Ajax has the ultimate. As soon as his ultimate is ready, I procced it, and you know what, it's pretty straightforward. It's a little bit different than the way that I did it on the previous stage, right? On stage 13 if I remember correctly. I had Eris placed over here where they come, like at the top of LON, but I noticed that becomes a bit trickier because there's so many of them coming and I take so much damage that it was hard to keep him alive. So that's why I kind of swapped the way that I used it. I swapped my tactic, and as you can see, it kind of works. Now it looks scary right over here. As you saw, I despawned the Somi, gonna use Helga's ultimate, and then just for the sake of backup, you saw that I'm debating about placing Eris, and I'm like, do I really need it? I'm just gonna leave it and see if I need it. Because, you know, it's always good to have a little bit of a backup. It kind of seems like I can do it, right? So I didn't really need Eris, which means I was good to go. That's why you see I kept thinking, should I place him, should I not? Don't really need it, right? Nora plus Helga were so powerful together, both doing magic damage, both bringing a ton of control that we pretty much cleared it, right? I think it was my second or third try, something like that, and I managed to do it, and it was pretty easy. Now, if you look at the highest damage, first one was Ajax, because obviously he has massive range, but second, look at that. It was AI, the Epic, right? The Epic that actually brought a ton of damage and a ton of control, and trust me, you should be using her. She is amazing, right? She's a really good Epic, one of the ones that are endgame viable, especially she has some uses in some guild versus guild defenses. Now, I also recorded quickly my builds on people, so let's go ahead and check that. As you saw, I was clicking, oh wait, I cannot do it, let's go see. But Ajax, first of all, he was running, what's it called? The Aegis Wrath plus Calamity. Then his total stats you can see over here, he's pretty much in the same build that I almost always use. When it comes to the artifact, he was running a Tear of Twilight, promotion 3. Then skills, he was now fully skilled up, right? He was skilled up, just the ultimate needed a few more skill ups. Laurel just placed in there, but just was in the team, but I didn't really use her, right? Then if you look at LON was running Invigoration plus Immortal Warrior, right? Mostly going with lots of attack and attack speed and healing effect, no awakenings, fully skilled up, and then artifact I had Tia's Balm on her. Then next one, AI was actually running a Soulbound Arcana plus a Calamity, 13,000 attack for her, 333 attack speed, 100% crit rate, 316 crit damage. If you can get more attack speed, do it, because obviously the more attack speed, the faster she places those bombs, the more damage she does. She's fully skilled up, she has the Tome of Horror, random artifact that I had available, and she is Awakened 5. Next one is going to be Helga. Helga's going to be running a Cataclysm plus a Whirlwind. Pretty much she's in the build that I have for Titanic Ruins, which means 8 ton of attack speed and some damage if I can squeeze in there. 16,000 attack, 528 attack speed, 90, almost 100% crit rate, 229 crit damage. She's not fully skilled up, right? I do have some nice pieces, as you can see, her exclusive piece of gear over there, also really nice piece over there. Then she's running as an artifact her exclusive artifact. I did get lucky with Helga, I don't know, I just got her lucky stuff. She has no awakenings, and then when it comes to skill ups, I just had some dust, right? Didn't use any skill crystal, just whatever I had with that, that's what I used. Eris, honestly, I didn't even use, so there's I guess no point me showing him, but you kind of saw what I had on him. Warlord plus Immortal Warrior in case I needed it. Then if we look at Lyra again, Infernal Roar plus Warlord, you're gonna see almost 16,000 attack, 332 attack speed, 95.5 crit rate, 342 crit damage. She's not fully skilled up either, just whatever I had from skill dust. No awakenings, and an artifact, random Heaven's Rage. I just quick equipped and it worked. Then the Somi was pretty much in there just to put that extra invigoration right on the Ajax. That's all I had. You can see don't even have a mythic artifact on him. No awakenings, obviously just skill ups with dust again. Anora was running another Soulbound Arcana plus Calamity build. When it comes to the stats, 15,600 attack, 284 attack speed, 305 crit, 105 crit rate, 376 crit damage. Again, she is not fully skilled up, just whatever I had with dust. Artifact, she's running her exclusive one, which we got during her event. And then no awakenings, and like I said, see, not fully skilled up, just whatever I had with dust, because I didn't want to use skill crystals on her. And then if you look at Lily, she's going to be in another Invigoration plus Whirlwind. She's level 50, as you can notice, didn't even 6-star her. It worked just fine, she did her job with what I needed. Her total stats, gonna see some HP to just stay a little bit alive, a little bit of attack, 8.5k. The attack speed was a little bit low. I think I would prefer to have it a little bit higher, but it's still, actually no, it was high, right? I thought, yeah. So the attack speed was 688, right? Lots of attack speed, so she heals a ton. You can see over there, and then a little bit of healing effect and rage regen. But yeah, not even fully skilled up, just the passive that you care about to keep you alive, and then artifact, another random Tears Balm. She is also Awaken 5, but that pretty much was it, right? That was pretty much the full team that I used for that. Now I'm curious if stage 15 I can do it. I will check that maybe another time, but for now, you know what, stage 14 is good enough for me. I'm happy, and I'm gonna slowly try and beat this next one. I feel like I'm gonna try to beat this after I give etc. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this video is helpful. Hope it gives you an idea of how you can actually beat higher stages by using some key epics, right, such as Lily and AI, and I'm quite sure Vixera is gonna come in clutch in this team as well because she can do some decent damage. But we're gonna leave it at this for today. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Hell hath no fury like a mother's